Yo, YouTube, what up? I'm gonna be rambling. I'm gonna give some Black Thought today. I felt like talking. We are on the eve, not on the eve, on the cusp of level 80 awakenings in the Japanese version. And I'm gonna be giving kind of a retrospective on this, I'd say about 3 month period where burst and LD weapons are introduced, but no level 80s. Um, I just wanted to get my thoughts down before we shift into kind of a new-ish era. Potentially clear up any misconceptions. Yeah, maybe just kind of bitch about other people. I see things getting echoed down or happening, etc. Just general insight, things I'd observed, getting it on camera, etc. I'm gonna be running the Gladio co-op because I need to farm some artifacts for him. But that is not the highlight of this video. I'm gonna just be rambling and shit. So feel free to uh, click on another tab and do some other shit. Treat it like a podcast. You know the deal. Yeah, I forgot my little rhyme for when I do these videos, but fuck it. One take, bitch. Anywho. Oh, I gave Gladio a bootleg porn sphere, but that's not important. Anyways, so let's start off with when the weapons were introduced. This video might go long. There's a lot to talk about. I should have piece these up, but who cares? Let's see. Squall bursts. I'd say this is just kind of going off of what happened in Discord, what I observed at the time. I said that already. Let's keep going. Let me pop a book. I got too many. All right. Anywho, started off. I'm on Ultima right now, looking at the banner. Started off with Squall burst and LD, and good lord, was it hype! Oh man, the servers crashed when people started pulling. I saw a lot of global players re-rolling and also helping crash the servers and flexing their newly pulled weapons on accounts they'd never touch in Discord. That was fun to watch, especially because Squall cost me an arm and a leg. But anyway, oh, nice break order, guy. Thanks, appreciate that. Let me pop LD first, since they're targeting me. This music is sick. So yeah, everyone was hyped for Squall. Everyone kind of knew at the time that Squall definitely wasn't like fitting like the whole future-proof thing. But you know, what's the quote? Was it Sidra? He said this is a game and not a 401k. And people like Squall, you know. I mean, by the time he rolls around the global, people are gonna be like, oh, he falls off immediately, which really isn't true. Uh, Squall is still usable in current content, but he's what? I think Burst dropped in the beginning of fucking November. Wow, that feels like ages ago. That means Squalls is nearly like 3 months old now. I mean, who the fuck lasts 3 months in this game? I mean, is that the bar you're holding everyone to? I mean, who's still using Ultimecia religiously? I mean, I know y'all got tired of it. I was saying this shit before. Ulti gets boring as fuck. No wonder no one's using Squall anymore, because he's old. His kit didn't change that much. I mean, his LD gave him overflow and attack, and he got a big ass sweet burst finisher, but I mean, of course people are gonna stop using them. The fuck? People stop using Cloud. People stop using Warrior Light as much. Shit. What? Let me quit rambling. But I mean, people were panicked that the gacha rates were nasty, and I mean they are. But you shouldn't be chasing burst weapons anyways. Honestly, uh, LD weapons are really the new because they replaced the EX weapon weight rates. That's really what you gotta care about. And as long as you get those, you're good. I mean, if you get a burst along the way, fine, whatever. But definitely chase the LDs. Don't get baited by bursts like many of us did. Is this co-op over already? Jesus Christ. Thank you too. I mean, I ended up getting Squall's burst pulling for Garland, who I'm still using in content to this day. I think Garland aged way better than Squall, personally. I use Garland with Kais a lot because it's just hilarious seeing those launches, and I've demonstrated that. But shit, I mean, the boards we got on that. Orin was hella useful. I got good use out of him in Dimensions, and I think I used him in Dimensions at 16, maybe. I don't remember. I have to look at my team again. But Skull served his purpose. Solid DPS. Garland might be the biggest sleeper of the early LDs, probably. Ami. I don't know how to say this fucking bird person's name. She's still busted. She's gonna be hyped, although her banner is kind of booty. Deuce, oof, Deuce boards. I mean, Lael's hella good. So if you ain't picked up Lael by then, I think that's a good time to invest. I personally didn't grab her because I thought she looked weird. That's really the reason I already had Lael and Deuce, so I didn't really feel the need to pull. And I've done all content without her, so Eddie must pull. Nah, I mean she's. I wonder if she'll be hyped up as a friend unit past that. It's really interesting seeing perceptions. This is kind of a tangent, and like I said, I'm just rambling this vid, but it's interesting seeing memes and perceptions passed down like a game of telephone over time. Uh, we'll see. Who came after that? Toto? Oh man, Toto's really good. Um, her banners are actually kind of elite too. Who's that? Lulu, Cryle. Okay, never mind. Maybe not. Porum on the banner though. If you haven't got Porum by then, please get Porum. Alice is very good as well. From what I've heard from people, she's kind of needs buff extension real badly, but I mean that's not that big of a deal either. Toto's got paralyzed on her LD, which is really the real kicker. You definitely want that. Why did he LD first? Goofball. What else? Again, don't chase the burst unless you're a big fan, please, or else you're just gonna be sad. Oh, and on the mention of challenge quest, I gotta mention that too. The Squall challenge quest was really hard, and it made people have a negative opinion because that one was pretty stupid. But they kind of toned them down afterwards. Like the Garland challenge quest wasn't really that bad. I mean, a lot of people had Sephiroth, a lot of people had Warrior Light, a lot of people had Squall, so that's really all you needed. What the fuck? Why are you HPing? Dude! Oh, whatever. Um, yeah, Garland challenge wasn't too bad. Ami challenge wasn't too bad either, because I think I ran Squall, Lael, and Garland on it. Toto challenge, I ended up getting her LD and burst. And keep in mind, I'm doing all this without foresight, so obviously there's some amount of luck involved, but don't. There's going to be some hot items that are going to be hyped, so all these people end up skips because they weren't super popular. Don't do that, please. These are all good characters. And I wonder how this commentary will age, considering we're getting our new FEOD next month, and Squall and Toto might be invaluable on those stages, and we'll see. Like, oh, well, maybe we should grab them. We'll see. Ulti's LD, I didn't think was super fantastic. I mean, she still got her free turn cheese, and it basically helped her do more of what she already did. But goddamn, her kid is so boring that I just don't care. I don't like using ulti that much. I got her LD, but then she became instant match. I didn't even reuse her in an FEOD, which is crazy. Desh is probably worth the hype. His banner is elite. His enchanting and weakness damage up. He's basically a direct power creep to Cryle. His challenge could also be cheesed if you do the whole summon before the final wave thing. I believe. I don't remember. I think I had a ulti and Toto, and I just brought along a garbage on Unite and did the challenge fine. But yeah, that's a thing that can happen. What else? Vaughn is a monster. I'm really gonna be irritated if people are like, oh, Vaughn's garbage too. No, Vaughn is a monster. Just because you don't see him in YouTube videos doesn't mean he's bad. Please don't do that. It comes with Lena, Locke, Waka, and then Balthier and Gabranth. Oh yeah, right, that's right. Gabranth came with that. Gabranth is a beast also. His insta-break shenanigans are great. I didn't regret pulling him at all. He's a fave. He's great. I only got Vaughn's LD, and that was enough for a challenge, but good lord, that challenge was toxic as fuck. Oh, god damn, that challenge triggered me to no end. Oh, he started off with the X again, alright. That one's extremely toxic. Most teams were pretty much Vaughn with LD, Gabranth, and Lena. I managed to do it with Lena. That was, I'd say, yeah, she was 0 out of 3, but damn, I might max her second time around in global. Machina's solid DPS. His counters are beastly. Comes with Sid EX. I can't really remark on that, but more HP attacks, huh? Sid's great. Rem's boards are great. Machina's great. Pretty much, it becomes especially after the raid up, it becomes a question of are you willing to invest in people? and or do you have the resources to do it? And if the people who are scared to hold out until LD banners, the people that pulled beforehand might feel a little better because they might not be as incentivized to pull as they could do challenges pretty easily. And I kind of coasted off a lot of my previous pulls. I think I said this in my challenge quest video, but yeah, I think I skipped the Machina banner because I don't really care for Type 0. But I mean, still pretty fun. In the RCL Leon, Vivi, can't speak to Vivi at all. He might be a dud. I don't know. I know Leon's still kind of busted when he really works, and RCL rerunning is elite because she's still stupid. Then we have who's gonna be arguably the most popular character, probably in this whole pre-80 era, would definitely be Noctis, because he is the king of zero turning fights, breaking stuff with Kais and Leo, etc. That's a If you haven't grabbed Paladin Cecil by then, be sure to grab him. Although then he comes with Fang. Oof. I might save on that banner, honestly. That'd be pretty sick. Where'd my window go? Because I whiffed Noctis EX. Bosch is stupid. Oh, good lord. What is it, 95% attack aura as a tank? And he's literally unkillable unless you dispel him, which becomes a factor later on, as we can see in these recent fights. As long as Bosch doesn't get dispelled after his rework, he has more uptime on his skill 1 taunt, and he taunts on his LD too. He's just unstoppable. It's pretty unfair. Jack, not Jack. Jesus, what's this guy's name? Ah, fuck, all these Type Zeros. Nine is a great tank who kind of directly shits on Warrior Light. I don't know how the fuck he works, but he does work. Barrett's on the banner, boards, hype for that. Fujin, if you hadn't already grabbed her, she's still a monster. Well, she's not still a monster anymore, but she's pretty good. And then we have the second 15 hype, which is Arden, who's ridiculous DPS, doesn't need debuffs like Noctis. Lily and Maria on the banner. Maria, I think, might be a dud. I haven't heard stellar things about her. I'm sure she's usable, but it's a consequence of being EX only on a late rework. But what can you do about that? And then Renoa with her LD, which was a surprise because that was this whole event was weird. I mean, I'd say from Squall to Noctis burst, everything was kind of honestly not terribly exciting. The farming wasn't too exciting because they started introducing the permanent Cosmos co-ops with Squall, and all the event co-ops had Cosmos co-ops as well. So Ami, 9, Dash, they all had Cosmos co-ops. So if you popped like a 15-minute 2x book, or maybe a 3x book, you'd be done with the co-op like that fast. Which meant like all people were really doing was farming, which is kind of boring. And it's like Mino likes to call it. He calls it garbage time, I think it is, and it's definitely that. I mean, savings are kind of on deck. I mean, if I have any advice to any global players approaching that era, just go for the LDs, please. I mean, Noctis Burst can 0 turn some fights, but fuck, do you really need to do that? You don't. You really don't need to do that. Trust me. Same with Bosch, go for his LD. But back to Arden, that was the fabled, wow, are we gonna fucking die here? What the hell is going on here? Okay, no, it's over. Never mind. Kuja nukes. Arden had the infamous Chaos Co-op raid, which I did not farm. I refused to. It was a fucking nightmare. 10 minutes with horrible Arden players, and the potential to wipe or getting one-shotted by Sephiroth was disgustingly high. Brave reduction? Oh, God, no thank you. I think I played it like 5 times. I was considering quitting around this time because it was so bad. I don't know what they were thinking. But thankfully they dropped the whole Chaos co-op since then, so we're good. Arden's broken. Renoa's LD is very good. Kane's EX Plus and rework are awesome. I I mean, he's still EX only, so he's not like super dupe. I'd say Gabrant out of this whole player so far, probably the most useful EX plus only unit, give or take. Kamari, Hornless. I was hyped for Noel boards on this banner, but I wasn't touching this banner. I mean, Kamari's decent. We like to shit on him, but Kamari is actually decent. But people are probably gonna skip the hell out of this banner too. Edward is awesome. I did this challenge with a 35 only Porum, Arden Burst, and Hope, because Hope is still a beast. Wasn't too bad. Then Kefka pulled up out of nowhere, because we definitely didn't expect Kefka to be Synergy, considering that Realm was upcoming with her debuffs and Emperor Lost Chapter was coming, but they fucking did it anyways, because they didn't really give a fuck about Synergy. They say, figure it out, bitch. Freya, Seymour, Lise, Kefka, Aerith. Aerith boards were hype, Shadow boards were hype, but he's kind of screwed by Brave damage reduction, unfortunately, which is a little sad. But Kefka's real nice, and as the new difficulty Lufenia approaches, he's proven very valuable with his HP silence and his framed buffs. He's been able to cheese out some things, so I'd say the Vaughn, Toto, and Squall were definitely good bursts, but I'd say at Noctis brings the bar to a whole level. But at the same time, it's not fair to compare Noctis to anyone else, because he's just stupid. Noctis and Arden are very dumb. But really, they just start bringing the guns out here. Emperor's LD is very good. Although I like Emperor and I was hyped to pull him, but I also found myself not using him much. But I haven't felt the need to. I didn't even think about that. Wow, they just keep fucking up the break order. God damn. Whatever. I got 5 runs in on a book. On a Cosmos co-op. What a time to be alive. Yeet. There we go. Doesn't hurt me. Nice counter. Brave gain into Brave shave. That's what I like to see. That's the kind of counters we fuck with. Look at that. Yep, give me that. I wonder if we'll kill them before the AoE. Probably. Anyways, Strago's really good. He's just raw DPS, but I think the real winner of that banner is Realm, because especially with these new Lufenia, what's it called? Lufenia element requirements. Realm is proven extremely useful just for her ability to bring any element to the match. And then we got Warrior of Light. Oh man, bringing his LD and burst with his insane Brave regen. Ooh, that's a fun time. Laguna and Thancred are solid. They're still base EX, but they're definitely really good. Thancred's poison, I believe, and sap got up to a ridiculous amount, so he can do a lot of great shaving on his off turns. I don't want to. Let me just screw around in a chaos with a triple 15 team. Actually, no. I'm gonna just keep doing co-op. I don't give a fuck. No arts, but whatever. I'm not gonna fuse arts on camera. That'd be mean. Warrior Light is stellar. His HP shield has saved many lives, and he's gonna be he's back to crutch mode again. Definitely back to crutch mode, boy. Laguna and Thancred are also awesome. Oh, I didn't talk about the challenge before. Emperor challenge. If you have Emperor and Kefka, you're pretty much good to go. Otherwise, I don't know. Strago challenge again with those two. Warrior Light challenge. That wasn't too difficult either, because now the Lufenia is out. Chaos is not nearly as tricky, and I think the fights are kind of different, because Lufenia. Nope, never mind. Lufenia isn't necessarily one wave. They are targeting me. I think it's because I have most HP. Oh, we're tied. What the hell? Anywho, that Lufenia is tricky, but if you bring Warrior Light, it's not so tricky. I definitely expect the goofball. Wow, this Lufenia is overhyped. I mean, I already saw it in the Discord with people watching YouTube videos being like, wow, Lufenia is a joke. And the team they brought was like Warrior Light, Arden, or Noctis, and whoever else. I'm like, no shit. Uh, was Ultimate Misia Chaos a joke to you? Did you? I don't. It's fucking goofballs, man. I don't know. Um, these fights are, of course, shit's easy when you bring synergy. I don't get why people still do that. Try it without synergy. Try it without super broken units and see how it is. But whatever. That's a different rant. Eight's Lost Chapter. Eight's pretty good. I realize I don't like counter characters, but it's all good. Um, Eight's hella good. Kurisame's hella good. I have been pretty much I've been ticketing pretty much all these banners. And I've been getting somewhat lucky, so I'm able to. How much did the 8 cost me? It cost me 400 tickets, I think. Kurasame cost me what, 200? But the ticket flow, and I think people don't realize how many tickets we get, because each board gives 3 tickets for a new character, so that's I should have skill 1. So that's it's 3 times 9 now, which is 27. That's minimum per new character event. And that along with the event tickets and other shit we get. We actually get a healthy amount of tickets to where, and especially with the rate up increase, you can usually get what you need as long as you pull like on the Lost Chapter. Generally, that's what I do. So the occasional luck says, but you can also get screwed. So don't. It's still a gacha game. Don't tweet. I'm kind of all over the place now. Jesus, I need to stop talking. Kuja, my boy. Man, he's busted. Woo! Oh, his LD is ridiculous. Bahamut, Lufenia, and the Chaos, honestly, is actually hella tricky. Good lord. I've seen some Kujulus comps when it relies on some elite cheese. It's not a fun fight. But goddamn, it's fun. When you use Kuja, and I'm hyped by one of my favorites. It's hella good. It's a good feeling. Gao, he's nice. Him not having multiple counters is sad, and but his heals are nice off turns, and then that Lufenia and Chaos was also kind of aids, but I was able to do it. I didn't do it on camera because other people done it already. But what's it called? Selfie maxed along with 0-3 Terra and Kuja, and then Gladio I pulled for him, as you can see. How many tokens do I have in this co-op, by the way? Oh. Let's keep running co-op. He's pretty good, but he is the last 70 era character, which is interesting. Now that I've walked through each of the banners kind of briefly and rambly, whoever's still listening at this point, I think my overall thoughts on this era between introducing LDs but not giving us level 80, I think it was pretty chill. Events get wiped out extremely quickly, so if you're one of those dead game people, you're gonna be bored as fuck. My suggestion is go drink some water and floss and go to the gym, because you can definitely find some better shit to do than complain about Discord about not having things to do in a free-to-play mobile game. Fucking dweeb. If that offends you, please don't subscribe. It's the truth. But I mean, just put the game down, bro. I mean, I'm fine with not having to grind like crazy all the time. I don't chase best in slot arts. I just kind of do what I want. Especially putting the game down makes me not pull for everything I can find, and that is fine with me. Oh god, I didn't LD first. Whoops. Rip counter. What was I gonna say? But yeah, this era is pretty chill. Rate up will help. LDs are not as scary as they seem, but it's gonna be a little slightly boring, and I'm sure whatever is out of JPM this time will be even more hype, and perceptions of things will be skewed at the time like crazy, which I am not a fan of. Yeah, definitely somewhat garbage time, but it's still fun. I mean, I don't know what people are going to save them for, because I can't predict the future, but all these characters that come out between this time are pretty fun. I mean, like, Squall's cool, Toto's cool, Vaughn's cool, Grant is cool, like, don't hoard, please. It's boring. I mean, that's how you end up quitting. I'm sitting at what? like 200, and I pitied what's his name earlier this month. I pitied Warrior Light's LD after reaching 500 G tokens earlier. That was painful. But they throw so many more resources at you because the amount of boards and stuff and the free shit stacks up, you know. So it is what it is. We're gonna fucking die here, aren't we? Can I reset the break status? Oh boy. I'm trying to save you, Kuja, but you didn't do your boards, fam. I don't know what I can do. Is he gonna die? Okay, yep. You're welcome. Um, just don't lose faith. If you don't want to get bored, pull. Or if you don't want to pull, just put the fucking game down. I don't know where I'm going with this. Um, game's still been enjoyable. There's still no tactics. Hella type 0. That doesn't change. We're probably getting Ace Burst next month just because the devs got to keep up the trend. Uh, End of Arc Town is pretty hype. Arden's hype. His Chaos Raid is not hype. Don't quit in spite of it. If they do stupidly decide to rerun the Chaos Raid, don't burn out on that, please. It will be very easy to burn out on that. Trust me. Everyone hated themselves, and people definitely dropped off the game afterwards, which I think they're trying to remediate that right now. Well, it remains to be seen. Global's probably getting a lot more goodies than JP did at the time, so don't compare like a goofball. I'm sure I had something I wanted to say, but that's about it, really. Some people are going to get lucky with bursts. Don't feel baited into pulling for them unless you really like them. I'd say if you're really trying to go in on a burst, and this is objectively... I try to keep objective on this. The big ones you want to grab are probably Arden and Noctis. like real shit. Kefka's burst isn't amazing. It's nice to... Like, all the bursts are nice to have, not necessary. Get the LD, and you'll generally be fine. Warrior Lights is good for just crazy battery stuff. Kuja's is good because you get hella weakness damage up, and you're stacking enchants, which is nice. Arden's is also some nice battery, which is good for him. Noctis burst is ultimate cheese. Vaughn's burst is probably the most impactful to his kit and also very cheesy. But I don't know, man. Just be easy. Don't be a goofball. Alright, I think I've rambled enough. Hopefully you found this entertaining. If you do, like, share, subscribe. If you didn't, please roast me in the comments so I can clap back and call you a goofball. I encourage it. But let me know what y'all think about the middle era. I'm hyped for the report. I'm anxious to spend these gems because saving is fucking boring. Shout out to y'all on Global with like 600k gems and shit. I don't know how you could do it. This game gets boring if you use the same characters over and over again. So yeah, that's about it. Have a nice life. Bye.